the channel, the war begins again with the Monday Night Wars Mattel Elite Hollywood Hulk Hogan Walmart exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we take a step into the darker side of Hollywood with Hollywood Hulk Hogan, WCW Monday Nitro Walmart exclusive. But for all your non-Walmart exclusive wrestling figure needs, make sure you end up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. In Hollywood, the first figure here, at least on this channel, unboxing from the Monday Night Wars line. A line we first saw, I believe, at San Diego Comic-Con 2023, and an anticipated modular date, planogram date, I think of April of 2024, so we're still a little ways away. A few people have been getting this one, of course, from the usual places online that people go for these things, something like that. But of course, eBay, Mercari, Paul and Mart, all kinds of places like that you can find these at right now. I personally missed out on them. However, this Hollywood did come up at a good price, and I said, you know what, I'll pick up the Hulkster right now in a darker time, the darker side of Hollywood, and a shocker of the nations, of course, when Hollywood Hogan turned his back on WCW, joined up and began the NWO. I was in high school at the time. I believe I was in high school. Yeah, I was in high school at the time. And I wasn't super shocked. I wasn't super anything, really. But a lot of people apparently knew ahead of time what was going to go down. I had no clue. I remember watching that. I think I got it on pay-per-view even. I'm trying to think back to when I started, because there was a time where I got every pay-per-view. But I did get this one on pay-per-view. And I remember just being like, wow, that's cool and stuff. But I don't remember being like, I can't believe this. Like when Foley went off to Hell in the Cell, I was like shocked for days about that. Watching that live, I was like, I can't believe I saw that. Didn't have quite the memorable moment for me, but obviously changed the course of WCW history with him joining the NWO. And this is in the early infancy of that. Of course, right after Bash at the Beach, going on Nitro, that's what this represents. And it's a different Hulk Hogan, and it's a year of Hulkamania, 40 years of Hulkamania, as we do know with Mattel. This is something like the 9th Hulk Hogan figure we've unboxed this month. Absolutely crazy. We know we got at least like 4 more around the corner, probably even more than that. So it is truly the year of Hulkamania. If you're a Hulkamaniac out there, it's a great year for you. There's no doubt about it. But this one's going to be very cool, and let's dive into it. Let's go over it. Let's see what's going on. Dare I say, let's see what all the fuss is about here. Love the new packaging design, and new packaging, I mean the graphics, everything else going on here. Of course, Monday Night Wars right there. Very reminiscent of the old WWE Network show, of course. We remember that. You got Lex Luger Build-A-Figure, all Lex in his puffy shirt, coming out at the Mall of America. He had to be careful, because I heard rumors he went to Pastamania earlier that day. Pretty ballsy move, if you ask me, wearing a white shirt to Pastamania. I went there when I was a little kid. I saw it, so dangerous. Could have got some spaghetti sauce on there, but Lex, a true professional in the eating department, didn't spill any marinara or Alfredo anywhere on there. You got the Hulkster looking like he's on Thunder in Paradise. Elite, WWE, let's let the light in up here, of course. Got a beautiful shot of the Hulkster once again over here. Certified authentic Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Elite Squad, of course, all the fun stuff on the side there. Then on the back, there's old Lex Luger. There's the rest of the wave. We'll unbox those eventually, and we'll build Lex Luger, and we'll rank this entire wave. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Blurb back here. There's old Mean Gene. The Hulkster, remember Bash at the Beach didn't he tell everybody to stick it? You stick it. Oh, man, I don't want to stick it. Don't make me stick it. He told everybody that, but you got Hollywood Hulk Hogan there again. See what it says on the back on the old blurb department. From Nitro, July 15th, 1996. Oh, a wonderful summer. I was working like a crazy man in a grocery store as a little kid. Just working, slaving to the grind like a young Sebastian Bach. That's what I was doing out there. Fans wanted to know why Hulk Hogan turned his back on them. Gone was the yellow and red. The fact is, Hogan grew tired of the disloyal fans blaming him for their problems, because I know I blamed him for a lot of things. I was like, you know, my bicycle tire's just not keeping air. That Hulkster, how dare he? And let's see, and he vowed that the New World Order would take over WCW, and well, he wasn't lying. There was no lies detected, I think, on that one. Career highlights: WWE Champion, WCW Heavyweight Champion, and of course, World Tag Team Champion with Edge, never forget. Hogan, Scott Hall, Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin in Wave 1. And then Lex Luger appeared at the first Nitro, shocking the world. Yes, in more ways than one. Didn't get any pasta sauce on him. That was the big shock. That was the big shock. Hulkster, heave-ho. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Prison. I like what I'm seeing here. We got some legs. Oh my gosh, Lex's legs just hanging out. Pop those bad boys out. Pop those hands out. Ah, there we go. We got twist ties, not just for Todd McFarlane anymore. We got twist ties on the Hulkster. Cut that out. Cut that out. And cut it out like a young Dave Coulier. Shout out to Dave Coulier, underrated comedian. He's totally out of control, as we all do know. There we go. See you later. Oh, twist ties everywhere. That's the way it goes, though. That's the way it goes. And we got twist ties or rubber bands everywhere, too. So we got one in the chest to hold down his cross. I'm going to pull that out. Oh, we lost the do-rag already, and then he's got one to hold down his glasses and stuff like that. It's weird. We've seen him in the past where they do that do-rag glasses combo. I think we saw that with John Morrison. The Elite line never saw that one ever again. I don't know if it just didn't resonate or what happened there, but we never did see that ever again. If you remember back to that, of course. But man, the Hulkster looking very interesting in this one. But we're going to start with the accessories, and it's going to be pretty quick because we do got two hands here, two gloved hands. And I believe these are the same gloved hands. I could be wrong, though, but they remind me of the ones we got with his Ultimate Edition. Of course, also an NWO one. All black gloves right there. He's ready to hop on his Harley. Who knows what Hulkster is going to be up to there. We do, of course, get the bandana all in black. I'm dropping everything today. All in black, the bandana here. Probably reuse of many different bandanas. Just no writing, no NWO, no Hulkster colors on there. Just plain Jane. Got the plain black sunglasses on the Hulkster. Looking good. Got to have those. Hogan always wearing the old glasses. And then we do get a cross over there. It's a nice beaded cross kind of thing. Looks good. The silver really does pop against that black shirt. And it's a plain black shirt, which seems so strange. But obviously, NWO, everything wasn't fully formed at this point here. So it was a plain black pants, black boots. Very striking, though, for the Hulkster. Very different. Very different from the red, the yellow, even the baby blue he did have in some figures recently and back in the day. I guess if you're going to turn into a bad guy, what do? You wear black. It goes back to the old cowboy days. The good guys wear white, the colorful stuff. The bad guys, they're back in black like a young AC/DC at the end of the day. So I guess that's what they're going for there. Hulkster head on this one, really good. I believe a brand new Hulkster head sculpt. Good eyes on him. Good paint apps across the board on this one. Nice push broom there. You could set your watch to, no doubt about it. He almost going full Wilford Brimley on this one, but not quite. Not quite. He's there, though. Of course, the bald head on the top, but a little bit of strands going around there. And then he's got the long blonde hair that really does pop against that very tan skin. The beautiful hot dog color skin going on with the Hulkster here. We are here for that all day long. Looking very good. Got the Hulkster weight belt underneath. We've seen weight belts many times in this line. No different here, but it does have the Hulkster in the black and white attack. And like I said, no graphics, anything on the boots and the tights, nothing there. Just kind of plain Jane, which kind of is how he was. I know kind of is about it. That's how he was when this happened on Nitro. So it is a good attention to detail here. They didn't try to dress it up with an NWO shirt or anything like that. He does got a Fist of Fury. Dare I say 2 Fists of Fury on the Hulkster. So he's mad on top of everything else. He's got 2 fists if he needs to. I'm here for that. And of course, he does got the soft goods shirt, Velcro, usual. Got that going on, but plain black. This would be a great plain black shirt if you need that for somebody in the crowd, something like that. Nice and plain. We don't give very many plain Jane shirts very often in the line, of course. But of course, articulation, arms go all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, hits being played right here. Hands back forth, side to side. Head back forth, side to side. Head should be removable, and it is head removable on him. Got the ab crunch underneath, waist articulation, those big old Hulkamania splits that carried over to the Hulkster NWO days. Thigh cut, legs go up. Double jointed knees, not pinless though, unfortunately. You do get the boot cut. Ankles, no side to side, but you get a little bit of up and down. And that is it for the Hulkster and his articulation here. I put that do-rag back on, make him feel a little bit better about himself. And then you got the stand, of course, ringside collectible Mattel stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. As we do know, those are in stock right now. So if you're needing stands, now's the time to load up. Don't miss out because you never know when they might go out of stock. But do like the boots on him. A little bit more detail to those than I did think, but all black, of course. But Hulkster fitting on a stand, looking pretty good right here. And I got a couple of compadres here. Dare I say the three amigos, at least for a little while here, was, of course, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Not quite what they were wearing on this episode of Nitro. I think they were in like tank tops, like plain Jane tank tops. It was before the NWO, but it was the starting. It was the formation. It wasn't too far off of this, of course. But you got to have him flanked by his crew, and that would be Hall and Nash, as we do know. But a good one. Is it the most iconic Hulk Hogan? Is it the most iconic NWO Hulk Hogan? Far from it. But as deep as we are into the Hulk Hogan line here, and it being the 40th anniversary, of course, Hulkamania, makes a lot of sense to get stuff like this. And there's still a lot of deep-cut Hulk Hogan outfits we can still get. Would love to see some of those. Give us the Suburban Commandos. Give us all the other stuff under the sun. Not a bad day. Not a bad day with a new Hulk Hogan figure here, especially with the right corrected hot dog tan. Man, we're here for that. So, not a bad start to this line here. The Monday Night Wars line, of course, a Walmart exclusive once again. Should be hitting stores. I wouldn't be shocked to see a WrestleMania palette out there. We've seen that in past years. It'll have some basics, elites, and then you'll have the specialty elites like this on there. I would not be shocked to see that maybe in March, April timeframe. We'll just have to stay tuned and see what's going on with that. But a good start here to the Monday Night Wars line, at least for me, where I sit. And, of course, you guys know where I sit, right here at this very table. So there you go. But what are your thoughts? You picking up this Hulk Hogan? Is it a pass? Is it a long game? Is it that dreaded no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this very YouTube channel. We got videos every single day and then some. Same thing with the other channel. Got 2 YouTube channels going right now. Make sure you subscribe to both of them. And then if you're a Patreon member, you get early access to both channels' videos, bonus content, exclusive content. You name it, check out the old Patreon. Your best way to support this YouTube channel and all the work it does bring. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Hulk Hogan during the dark times, the hot dog tan times, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.